David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. And for Atlanta, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. In the post, it's Bey and Capella. And it's Young in at the point. Now both of these sides rebound the ball so well, Smitty. How does that impact the game?
Kevin, this matchup is going to feel scrappy because both of these teams are used to controlling the backboard. They'll do everything they can do to gain that advantage tonight.
Now here's Thompson. They grab their own miss. Looney. Good work defensively by Bey. And it's Bey with the ball for the Hawks. Takes a three. Thompson with the rebound.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. To the paint. Curry's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Capella finds Murray. Bey with it. Guarded by Green. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Murray.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work good shots inside the arc as well. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
And Trae Young may have taken it personally that he was drafted 5th in that stacked 2018 draft.
And GA, that draft was full of superstars. But you're right, he's played the most NBA games out of the top 5 picks in that draft.
Curry wide open. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hunter no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Wiggins with it and guarded by Capella. Offensive rebound. Looney. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Looney's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Now Capella after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Count that bucket.
And it could have been a foul call on the shot as well. Capella maintains the focus, though, and finishes.
Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And it's in there. Capella's got 6 points.
Beautiful work inside. Capella putting his hard hat on and going to work.
Curry from deep three-point land. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella with it. 6 points for him. And it's Looney with the rebound. Now Curry. Jacks up a three. Again, Curry missing. Here's Bey. Here's Capella. An easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve, DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Different look here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Kevon. Payton comes in for Wiggins. Corey Joseph's checked in for Thompson. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Stephen Curry. Green, no luck. The Hawks leading by 6. From downtown, Buffkin, no good.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Payton against Griffin. Paul passes to Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Passing skills on another level. Chris Paul beats his shooters.
Here's Buffkin. Atlanta gets it back. Here's Okongwu. Great D that time from Green. Warriors trail by 4. Passes it to Paul. The tray. Here's Kuminga. Off on the layup. Atlanta's shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. And he comes up with the deuce. 1:10 left in the first. And Joseph kicks to Paul. And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Buffkin. Second chance shot. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Just some real big boy strength from Green. Absorbing the hit like a champ while still hitting the shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Here's Buffkin. Nothing on the board. For 3. Second shot opportunity. Okongwu's shot is good.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Paul dishes to Green. The 3. And it's Paul missing. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Griffin. A putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And it's good for 2.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Bogdanovich, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Paul.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Clint Capella has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on, crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
And let's also give them some credit for running the pick so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And it's not uncommon to see arguments boil over between teammates, Steve. Sports has a different line than most professions, don't you think?
I do, Kevin. I agree. The physicality and okay.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. It's a three-point game. Johnson's shot is off.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
A clear look for Curry. Quick shot there, and it's off target. The Hawks leading by 3. High post Young. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. So they take the lead.
Timeout.
Falls got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
CP3 isn't the biggest guard, but he knows how to keep his balance and finish with contact.
And Atlanta calls their first timeout of the game.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for A.J. Griffin. And Murray subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Can't be overly physical with Young because that gets you into trouble.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And so Young nails them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
And one of the great rebounders in this league, Clint Capella, plays that role as well as anyone.
Greg, on a per-minute basis, few players are better. Sharp anticipation, works at it, and many of his points come from the offensive glass. He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Hunter, a 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson in the corner. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Puts up a deep 3. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wiggins outside. That three off the mark.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just one on the basket from Hunter.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop.
It's good. Paul's got 7 points.
Everybody knows that he is a relentless finisher around the rim.
And a deep three from Young. Curry with the rebound. And here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run right now. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Rebound, Atlanta. From 17 feet out, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Knows how to create off the dribble. DeAndre Hunter also good at getting to his spots.
A shot by Paul, nobody around. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for Atlanta. From deep three-point territory. They get it again, Hunter. And the shot is good. He has 6.
I love how hard DeAndre plays, showing some heart on the offensive glass.
Paul passes to Thompson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Klay Thompson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
People say Klay Thompson's shooting form is picture perfect, and they're not wrong. Kids out there, watch how he shoots it and take notes.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green he's checked in for. Kevon Looney. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Gary Payton is checked in for Stephen Curry. And it's Joseph in for Paul. Atlanta calls timeout.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And so Thompson nails both of them. The Hawks trail it. Murray from deep three-point territory. Tries again. And Young with the nice bucket inside. Young's got 4 this quarter.
How about Trey? Some second chance points.
Okongwu against Joseph. And he uses the glass on the layup. Joseph's got his second bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Offensive rebound. Capella with the bucket.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 8 points.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to Klay, or he'll drop these all night long.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. The Hawks shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
1:09 left now here in the second. Outside, Joseph. Green, and Green slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Atlanta's shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Young, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. A.J. Griffin comes in for Buddy. And it's Bogdanovich in for Clint Capella.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Golden State's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Joseph for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
Joseph's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors. Here's Bogdanovich. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Green. Thompson for 3. Thompson running the floor.
Thompson is lightning quick in the open floor. Terrific at running the court from end to end.
With 1 on the clock, the shot that time not on target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and I think they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. The second quarter went their way, all the way, as they raced to the lead and stretched their advantage to 8 points by the halftime break. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that. And who knows, might get the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
Talk to me, Kenny. How did you think Atlanta played?
They didn't shoot the ball very well, and that's because they didn't have any flow on offense. I'd expect the coaching staff to make some adjustments in the locker room. They need to draw up some plays to get a good offensive rhythm.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks. For being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Hawks trail by 8. In the post, it's Bay and Capella. In the backcourt, it's the Stars, Young and Murray. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. Green, the pass to Looney. And that one is hammered home.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Young, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The second effort. And he dunks it down.
Nice to see Looney getting involved with the slam there. An athletic player who provides some muscle for them around the rim.
Murray with it. Now Green defending. Murray, no good. Warriors leading by 12. And it's Joseph in the corner. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State.
Unselfish play by Stephen Curry. Boy, he's moving it around.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. And Sadiq Bey picks up the foul.
Sadiq Bey.
That is his first foul of the game. Andrew Wiggins is checked in for Joseph.
Andrew Wiggins.
Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Poked away. Young with the steal. That one goes. It's counted. Young's got 9.
Not one to back down from a challenge. Trae Young initiating and delivering.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Curry on the wing. Lots of room. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. The Hawks trail by 14. And here's Young from the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Looney's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Murray. Hunter with it, now defended by Wiggins. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Warriors leading by 14. High post Young. Curry meets him. Young's shot is good. He's got 11.
If you got Trae Young on your side, chances are you're going to win the mid-range battle.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, DeJounte Murray grew up in South Seattle. He said a lot of stuff goes on. It was rough. But NBA veteran and fellow Rainier Beach graduate Jamal Murray tried to help him. Murray says, always stayed positive with me and my family. He'd say that kid has a chance. And every summer we played pickup. I knew I could be okay if I stayed working. Kevin?
And he did. D.A., thanks so much for the report.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 17-footer. Here's Capella. Moves back up. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Capella's got 14 points for the game. Warriors leading by 8. Paul dishes to Green. Looney kicks to Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Hawks shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. Hey, gets the bucket.
Aggressive to the hole. Sadiq making them pay.
The Warriors shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Timeout called the Warriors. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Sadiq Bey. A.J. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And Murray's subbed in for Trae Young. Then for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Peyton in for Stephen Curry.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
They get it back. Fernando, that's good. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point lead. Paul passes to Looney, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Hawk shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. Scooped up. Fernando. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Atlanta has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Murray. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Murray's got his second basket of the game.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Buffkin. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And here are the Warriors now. 9-point game. Here's Paul. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 6th rebound on the night. Fernando, that's good.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
Here's Paul. Here's Looney. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Griffin. Not as good off the back rim and in. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors lead by 5. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Here's Curry. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Green in at the 5, down low. Warriors leading by 7. Curry on the wing. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I'll never get tired of seeing Steph Curry shoot. His ability to hit tough ones is beyond belief.
A second chance effort. Johnson gets the bucket.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Curry against Young. Launches from deep. Stephen Curry. What a shooter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Pass to Wiggins. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
All Bogdanovich needs is a little room, and the moment he has it, he pulls it right up.
Count that one.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bay comes in for Johnson. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Bogdanovich. And Golden State also making a change. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Curry fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance. The Hawks trail by 14. Here's Murray. Good, nice job down low.
Giving Murray slight frame, you think physical defense would bother him more. It doesn't.
Now here's Curry. There's the pass to Thompson. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Young way outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Wiggins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
And the Warriors with possession here. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 14. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Wiggins outside. Outside for Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half. Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Hunter on the wing over Wiggins. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. He's called a teammate.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And, Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
There's the killer two-handed slam. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Well, the explosive moments, the quick change of direction, a lot of stress put on the body.
Griffin's checked in for Trae Young. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the Warriors making a change here. Hall's checked in beyond the arc. Rebounded by Capella.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Over Looney. Off the left rim and out. Warriors leading by 20. To the middle. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 22. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
On the road, in a tough atmosphere, he's taken on the role of star tonight. If one of their other players came up short, he picked up the slack to make sure they'll be walking out of here with a win. To stop the run. Another shot. Here's Okongwu. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
If they had to battle for this win, there were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Bogdanovich against Joseph. Floats one up. Looney with the bucket.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Here's Joseph. Atlanta with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and, you know, then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.